Welcome to Sierra Leone. Today we want to show you the site of the Department of Agriculture, which was established to supervise a Bole land, which we'll show you later on, which is 9 miles from here. This is Sulima Chiefdom, Gberia, Timbako.
Mina Mohammed Kola Samura, Town Chief, Gberia Timbako. The Bole land, meaning the time we start to that time my papa they alive. People that be make farm the who people there because the place the acreage is about 500 acres. Tractor with the we have 15 tractors there. Then get other machines that where them like caterpillars, and they all be operating at the place. That time we not be that time we small force. Or they produce rest day. I mean more than 300 to 400 bags per person. That's the rest they transfer and after the harvest they transfer in Gberia Timbako, they get study, and up to that study it is in good order, although they may not remove the dust there.
This is the store, which was used as a store when the Department of Agriculture was here. Before it was abandoned, before the place was abandoned. Fertilizer, spare parts for vehicles were kept. You had a storekeeper running this place. This place. It was the store which was run by the ministry, Department of Agriculture. Later on, when here was abandoned, the secondary school took over. They converted it to a staff room for their teachers. Yeah. This one was used as the office for the staff of the Ministry of Agriculture. The agricultural officer and his staff. It was way back, just as I'm saying. I mean, it was abandoned in 1972-73. This place was abandoned. Well, you had the agric officer here, you had all of his staff, this place as the office. The last white agric officer was one Mr. John Roach. He is an Irish, but he left here, went to the Musaya livestock. There he continued, then transferred to Kabbalah. That was in the 60s, 68, 69. Then you had black agricultural officers after him. Up to 1973, then the place was abandoned. 72, 73, the place was abandoned completely. Now, the buildings were completely abandoned. This area used to be the garage buildings for the vehicles and tractors. Tractors for Mendengelemba Bole land. Here, all of them were used to be packed, and then they are dispatched from here by the agricultural instructors to the Bole land at Mendengelemba, which is about 9 miles from here. Still under this chiefdom, Sulima chiefdom. It's soon through from here, 9 miles. And then when the vehicles had a breakdown, they were repaired here. You see the ramp here. Here was the place they were repaired. All of the vehicles, they repaired them here. You get the vehicle coming up, and then the mechanic comes under them from here. It was deeper than this. This demolished building is an extension of the office. An extension of this office, of the staff office of the Department of Agriculture. This is an extension. Because of the abandon, it has been abandoned for years, so it has to fall. See, dilapidated right now. And you have the quarters where the agricultural officer was staying. He was staying right up there, but that building also has demolished. It has fallen apart. There is virtually no building there again. Only this type of thing you'll be seeing there. This place, as I told you, was established to supervise and instruct farmers for the Bole land, which is 9 miles from here, Mendengelemba. So now we are moving to that area so that you will see how the Bole land is. Years back, as I told you, Sierra Leone was exporting rice, and this was one of the Bole lands used to produce a lot of rice. You will see the Bole land, and you have others as Tomaboom. You have other Bole lands within the country. But this was the major one for the Ministry of Agriculture Department, then Department of Agriculture, which transformed to Ministry of Agriculture, this other one. So we are going there now. welcome you to the Mendengelemba, Bole and IVS.
Well, we go gladly because the people that start for work at that place, the development for the town. The time where people that me work the, even the road for go Mongo, people that they misroad, they go to Menengelimba because of the road in fineness. Pass them go tell them Menengelimba for say, hey, not to Mongo road this is the Menengelimba road. So now because of the road in condition and the population will be no, the people that come on McKinney can make farm day. You know, come on Kabbalah can make farm day. So that time they one stream in this way they say time for harvesting. That's the the leftover rest where they pack and they block the water. Because that time angry no been day at Gberia Timbako. And the rest where they harvest, they not for Gberia Timbako no country-wise they benefit from it because even McKinney. So if people they don't decide to say that they can make farm day, I will be glad very much because of developments.
You also have inland valley swamps here. It extends this way, and also this other way it extends right down to Badala, which is in the Kweradugu, and also in the Falaba district, and also part of Sengbe Chiefdom. Over there, it is known as Dar Salam, and over here, we know it as Mendengelemba. So I said the acreage is about 10 to 15,000 acres of land. Bole lands, inland valley swamps. It was established in the late 50s after the establishment of the Gberia Timbako Agricultural Station, which had the mandate to supervise workers here, those who were utilizing this land. It was established then. People were farming here, especially rice farming. We are doing it here. People from Kabbalah and even parts of Makedi, Freetown, people were coming here to do farming. And it will interest people that at that time, Sierra Leone was self-sufficient in rice production. To the extent that Sierra Leone was exporting rice to other countries. But as time went on after 1973, in the late 70s, all of these places were abandoned. They are still doing some agricultural farming here, some rice farming, but it is done by private people and not supervised by the Ministry of Agriculture really. So, and you had elephants in those days, in the early 50s, 60s. Herds of elephants were roaming this area. These elephants were destroyed the rice, in fact. So because of the hunters, the hunters were chasing them. So now they are limited in number. They are still around, but you don't see them. Definitely this land will be very good for sugarcane plantation, rice production, and other agricultural produces like vegetable production and so on. All of this will be very good here with machines, that is tractors, mechanized farming. Do believe that, or we do believe within these areas that the place will boom again, because the soil is still good, it is still fertile. Only that the people are doing local farming, subsistence farming. They are not doing anything commercial, no commercial farming. They are doing subsistence farming because it is done locally with hoes and cutlasses. But with machines coming in, bringing machines to help them, this whole place will be utilized to the extent that the other part over there in the Kurankol land, Sengbe and Kamadugu Yiraya area, the machines will utilize all of those areas because all of those areas are abandoned. What I'm telling you now is that from here to the end of that spot is over 20 miles distance. Okay, that is a large, a large acreage of land, and the portion could be allocated, to sugarcane plantation, vegetables such as salad, cabbage, Irish potato will be very, it will prove good here, and all of those agricultural produce will, the climate is so good here and the soil is good, definitely. So we are advocating through Mr. Barry to help our people, so that he will help us to have machines for our people here to cultivate rice, cultivate vegetables, and cultivate sugarcane on this land. The land is here, the land is enough, and our people are ready to give up this land to any investor that is ready to come here. So that's what I have for now.
Mr. Barry, we don't think over, waiting on pass. Still, we got don't give a chance for say if they come make farm in another place. And if he come, we will appreciate them, we will deal with them, ready for supporter. Because all the work we they do, now for we they do, and you not going to forget everything. Like the rice flour they make there now, they store it in the building, and go forget and go. The development for the town. So now for that, we welcome man at any time we can.